That was close. This looks like a release switch. This lever locks the gate in place. This lever locks the gate in place. Ah, must take care in this old place. The death mask of Quetzalcoatl.
Oh, my poor baby. You had an awful fall. I'm so glad you've come home.
Home?
Well, of course, silly. You did want to come home, didn't you?
Yes, I wanted to...
Well, then that's that. Hush now, Max. When you fell down the chimney, you bumped your head, and now you're a little confused, that's all.
My head hurts. I remember hitting it.
That's right, dear. You hit your head on the chimney. Now don't give it another thought. I'll take care of you.
Chimney? No, I hit it... No, I hit it on... in... my car?
No, of course not, dear. You just bumped...
Yes, my car. I was driving and... the brakes...
But Max, we've been waiting for you for so long. Don't leave now.
We? Who?
Why, me and little Sarah, of course. Well, who else would it be, silly?
But that's impossible. Sarah is dead.
Sarah! Max is home.
Max! You're home, you're home! I missed you!
You're alive! My God, Sarah! You're... No! You're dead!
Your tenacity is quite remarkable, you know. Your doctor tells me that you should have died in the car wreck. I wish things could have worked out differently, Max, but they didn't. You leave me little choice, old friend. Did you honestly expect me to sit by while you went public with your cure? No. I've worked much, much too hard to allow that. I guess this is goodbye, Max. I'm truly sorry it had to end like this. Farewell.
Quetzalcoatl murdering an entire village. Morgan trying to kill me. Now I see the connections. None of this is real. A birdhouse. Well, I guess it's true. You can't go home again. What is that? It looks like a giant eye. Steam escaping from a hole in the pipe. An Aztec statue. A Grimwall comic book. Sarah's doll. This headstone says, Travis W. Nice goddamn cat. Boards lying across the gap. They seem to form a bridge. The stone reads, Jetta Driscoll. What does this headless apparition want from me? What does this headless apparition want from me? A tombstone. Chris P. See you in hell. A headstone. It says, Jonas Brunner, he deserved to die. A headstone. Greg C. He made his bed and now he sleeps in it. This game appears to be a test of strength. Hit the board and ring the bell. A wall of impaled pumpkins. A circle of children. Are they playing a game? A circle of children. Steam escaping from a hole in the pipe. An Aztec... Who am I now? I have to hold on to my real identity. I am Max. What does this headless apparition want from me? What does this headless apparition want from me? Bridge of Thorns. Ouch. Sarah's doll, an Aztec. That didn't quite do it. A Grimwall comic book. Got it. Giant clown head. What an eyesore. Clown nose. Why are these teeth flashing colors? An empty pedestal. Something's missing here. A stained glass window. A stained glass... Strong gates. A bridge of webs. It looks very delicate. Impaled Aztec warriors. They're screaming. A stone head. It seems to transmit energy to the statue. I'm not strong enough to move this thing. A Grimwall. I could move this thing, but that other statue was in the way. Spirits hovering above the dead warriors. I could move this. A statue of Quetzalcoatl. These plates on the floor look like they could move. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. Spirits hovering above the dead warriors. I'm not strong enough to move this thing. I'm not strong enough to move this thing. I could move this thing, but that other statue was in the way. Grimwall comic book. A crystal monolith. There's something inside. A crystal monolith. A crystal monolith. There's something inside. Spirits hovering above the dead warriors. Their wailing could shatter my eardrums. A piece of the angelic statue was trapped in the crystal. Right wing of the angelic statue. Strong gates. A grim wall. Right. An Aztec statue. A grim. A bridge made of organic material. A strange hut. Looks like the structures that made up the hive. A strange hut. A honeycomb. Looks like something is inside. An insect mandible. Ugh, big maggots. I have to cut that cord in order to get the piece of statue down. Right wing, an insect mandible. That won't solve anything. That's not gonna happen. Right wing of... I can't eat... I'd really love to. Strange machinery. There are 4 control levers. The disruptor is working. The grubs have moved away from the crate. This machine generates a strange noise. It seems to be some kind of disruptor. A grate in the floor. There's a tunnel underneath. I can't do that. Strange hut. Looks like the structures that made up the hive. Those things will shred my feet if I try to walk on them. An Aztec fountains of blood. Fountains of blood. I have to cut that cord in order to get the piece of statue down. An insect mandible. Big maggots. Torso of the angelic statue. Aztec statue.
Torso of the angelic statue.
Better, but it's still not complete. Right wing of the angelic statue. Better, but it's still not complete. Bridge of Thorns. Ouch. A Grimwall comic as... What does this headless apparition want from me? Pumpkins appear to light up, but why? Nope. God, they must have been illusions. Everything is. A human skull. How am I supposed to get there? Not from here. What is that? It looks like a giant eye. Aztec What does this headless apparition want from me? A human? A stone crypt. It came up out of the ground. Cement lid. Looks heavy. The head of the angelic statue. Jetta's body without a head. No wonder he was restless. Jetta's body. A bridge of thorns. Head of the angelic statue. Better, but it's still not complete. The angelic statue's left wing. Grimwall comic book. Aztec statue, a Grimwall comic. I'm not putting my hand in the fire. Nope. The clown's nose has popped out. Now there's a small hole. The clown nose broke to reveal a small hole. The clown nose broke to reveal a small hole. Giant clown head. What an eyesore. A grim... The angelic statue's left wing. The statue is reassembled, and a portal has opened. The real world must be close. I can feel it. I'd better move quickly. A portal to another place. Hope that the real world is on the other side.
You've come far, Max, but I'm afraid it ends here, old friend. As for these, you won't need them any longer. You failed the children of the world, as you failed your sister when she needed you most. You don't have the courage to save them, nor the strength to do what's necessary. You failed everyone. As I've told you countless times before, Max, you've always been your own worst enemy.
Have to get through those columns. The real world lies beyond. This thing won't let me pass. What am I supposed to do?
Seek the truth.
Black sludge on the floor. The same stuff that shadow creature is made out of. I'd better not step in it.
You failed everyone. You failed everyone.
Soon the poison will reach your veins, Max. You are truly a great warrior.
Always been your own worst enemy.
Glass statue of Grimwall. He's got something in his hands. Glass statue of Grimwall.
Always been your own worst.
A glass statue of Sarah, holding an orb of some kind.
You've always been your own worst enemy. You've always been your own worst enemy.
Soon the poison will reach your veins, Max. And it will all be over. You are truly a great warrior. You have the strength.
No more games, Morgan.
You failed everyone. Soon the poison will reach your veins, Max. And it will all be over.
A glass statue of Sarah, holding an orb of some kind.
The end will come soon. You failed everyone. The end will come soon.
You're my hero. I love you.
Shadow is gone.
Veins, Max.
You failed, Morgan.
All be over.
I'm gonna live!
Enough games, Max. This ends here, now. Do you know that the poison will soon condemn you to darkness forever? Lost to your doomed world. Lost to your wife. Lost to your unborn child.
It's over.
Head of the Mercy Drug Corporation, Dr. Jacob Morgan, has resigned. This surprising development comes just a few short months after the corporation made its cure for the DNAV virus available to the public. Dr. Morgan's successor, Max Lawton, the man who discovered the DNAV cure, had no comment.
The trial of Dr. Jacob Morgan, former head of the Mercy Drug Corporation, begins this morning. Federal authorities claim Dr. Morgan hindered the drug's development in an attempt to increase company profits. He may even have gone so far as to sabotage a researcher's car, an act which nearly prevented a true cure from ever being found. Prosecutors are confident that Morgan will be found guilty and sentenced to life in prison.
Threshold.
Bare feet slippers?
You need them to go on the rides, of course.
Must I pass through the bowels of the monster?
This is a confusing mess.
What? I wish I knew, man. Why? That stuff is for the birds. What?
Who are you?
Why?
Are your memory pathways in need of service?
Why?
The dawn of the insectoids!
Hope puking pig boogers on this game.
That's a rude thing to say.
Hey, who are you? What?
Slimy squid boy broke loose. Wish I could.
Where is that awful music coming from?
I like this music. It's got a great beat.
Oh, it's making me seasick. Do my ears deceive me?
What? What am I doing here? Who am I? Ouch!
Greed.
Bah!
Pride.
Bah!
Evil.
My name is not meat.
His arms were red with blood and he was swinging around the head as he was talking.
Now there be a melody any good sailor would dance a jig to.
Enough games! Enough games! Enough games! Yield before Olmec!
We have a winner!
Amen to that.
Oh, don't cry. The music's not so bad.
That evil machine will be silent for a while.